Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Gemini for January of 2013. And this also applies if you have a Gemini ascendant. Happy New Year to you all. So let's not forget Jupiter still in your sign for another 6 months. So Geminis, I hope you're making the most of new opportunities, new growth, new learning, maybe studying something new people coming into your life, foreign adventures, people from overseas coming into your life, much happening. And we've got Venus for the first 9 days of this month in your house of relationship. This is a wonderful time for your relationships in general, for meeting somebody new, for having a romance, for being very affectionate and loving to the people around you, especially to your intimate partner if you have one. It's a good time for communicating things, for being heard, being listened to, being appreciated. Really good aspects for your relationships. Just make sure you're not overcommitting sometimes, because we do have Jupiter opposite to this Venus from your 1st to your 7th house. Make sure that you're not over-promising in your relationships and then finding you've just got too much on, because Geminis, you like to have a lot on. And your planet Mercury all month is very close to the Sun all month. So you are going to have a lot of mental activity going on this month, more than usual. Lots of thoughts, lots of new ideas. Your mind is going to come up with a lot of problem-solving ideas. So things that have maybe been a problem or difficult, you'll suddenly have the answer. It's a good time for writing, for reading, for studying, anything involving communications, selling, promoting, advertising, anything technological. Mercury is very much in your favour, your ruling planet in your favour. We've got a lot going on this month in the 8th house of joint finance and money. Maybe you need to deal with some debts. Seriously, they need to be dealt with. Luckily, you've got Venus there for the last 3 weeks of this month. So you may get some help from outside, somebody helping you. Could be even the bank wanting to help you, a sponsor, a grant. It's also a wonderful time for an intense relationship, possibly a sexual relationship, and almost an obsessive relationship. We've got Pluto in that 8th house, so this rules obsessions. Make sure you don't get into an obsessive relationship that isn't healthy for you. Make sure you keep it balanced and that you keep your space and your boundaries. Don't allow somebody to impinge on your boundaries. All month we've got Mars in your 9th house, along with Sun and Mercury towards the end of the month. So this puts a focus on learning, studying, teaching. Wonderful time for it. If you want to go back to school, it's a wonderful time for it. Wonderful time for planning for it. It's very good for legal issues. Good time to get something sorted that needs sorting, to really go for what you want. Mars in that house, you're not going to compromise so much. Tendency sometimes for Gemini to be a mutable sign that you are, to go along with things. No, you won't be compromising so much. So that could be a good thing, and you may start to get what you want in certain dealings or maybe negotiations that you've been having. It's a time for reinventing yourself. Don't forget that. Keep reinventing yourself in ways that are more interesting, more exciting to you. You need variety, my dear Geminis, and I think this month you're going to get it. Remember, with Saturn in the 6th, you must keep an eye on your health. You must make sure that you've got a nice, balanced diet to the best of your ability, that you're doing things in moderation, because with Jupiter in your sign, there's a tendency to go over the top and maybe be a little over-enthusiastic and then end up feeling overwhelmed with having taken on too much. So try to do things incrementally, and then your health will stay really well and good. So I wish you a great month. Thank you very much for listening. And if you'd like to have a forecast about what this year holds in store for you, I'd be delighted to hear from you. Have a great month. Bye for now.